Hello, hello, hello. My name is Brianna, aka She Done Marie, aka Blazing Bree, aka Chef Board Bree, aka Muscle Mommy. What is up, you guys? I'm here with another video, and this is gonna be a sitting down video where I talk about a couple of things, but this is my journal entry from today, and I just want to talk to you guys, if that's okay with you. It better be okay, because I'm here, and this is my channel. I am having much better days. My heart is filled with wonder, hope, and joy. My heart is pure. My mind is fortified with the spirit of truth, love, and hope. My body is healing. I am sovereign. I have the joy of the Most High and the Most High protecting me. I am liable to fall. I'm liable to stumble and be weak sometimes. But growth is never linear. This transformation requires focus, discipline, and radical self-love and empathy. Accountability for the things I allowed. Grace for the time it took to get here. And the capacity to handle the world and self-regulate my own emotions. I'm grateful for it all. The journey, the satisfaction of unlocking new focus, new heights, new love, new life, gratitude in advance for the people who once cursed me. I have no other choice but to uplift me, spiritually, monetarily, emotionally, mentally, and physically. I think right now I'm currently in a season of exceptional gratitude and just gratefulness in general of the things that have low-key brought me here at this moment. I'm not even anywhere near close to where I want to be, but I think mentally I'm in a much better capacity to recognize when people come into your life for a reason and for a season and for a lesson. And sometimes when people come into my life initially, now I do like a emotional and spiritual checklist, like what do they have in their life that can benefit me, what do I have to benefit them. Mutually beneficial relationships where we can both grow and rise. And even some things that I notice in the spirit that I can notice psychologically would not be a benefit for me, whether it's manipulation, triangulation, whether they know it or not, comparing me to other people. Don't compare me to other people. While I do, even celebrities, while I do know that like I'm my own person and I have inspirations, I'd rather not be compared because I am my own person and I have my own style and way to go around things. Even people that are in my life that are around my age, people like this guy would say, hey, like you remind me of this girl, and no, I promise you I'm not this girl. Like, I know people want to put people in a box and label things just for dominance, just in a way to dominate, to label things, but I'd rather have my own existence on all levels rather than just be placed in a box to where I feel like myself is rigid. I prefer no labels. I prefer someone who's multidimensional and eclectic and weird and sassy and spiritual and hopeful and loving and angry and weird and crazy and smart. I don't think being compared has the same weight for me anymore. I think in this season I'm in a reconfiguration to where I am reorienting people's roles in my life. People who are also even family in my life that, whether they know it or not, they curse me in my journey and my path, considering the things that they talk about behind my back, thinking that it won't get around to me. They unknowingly curse my life, which is why personally I'm willing to cut anyone off to live the life that I want. It doesn't even matter to me, because if I feel like the people that are in my life that are willing to talk down on me, like to talk about me, to either they don't have much going on in their life or they feel like it's comfortable or it's safe for them, then of course I'm keeping my distance. I'm reassessing their role in my life. I think whether or not it's true, I think even me, like I used to be talking my shit. Not even gonna lie, but growing up, that was all I heard. Like, people just talking about each other in the church, in my own household, in the family. Like, it was something I was so used to. So it was something that, I don't know, I guess it's a toxic trait that I decided to like carry on with me, but now I realize that it does no benefit for me. scrutinizing other people's lives when not knowing what they go through is not only an invasion of their energy, but it is karmically dangerous. I know that now, which is why I have the utmost respect for people who are going through it online, who are doing all these things. And like, now I know, like, at the end of the day, like, people are human. Like, you can't be doing that. And also in this season, I realized, like, a lot of people who claim they want the best for you, like, their actions need to match up with their words. Clearly it's easier said than done to recognize this, but if people are willingly making the decision to help you and give you solutions and to orient themselves around helping you and seeing your growth and your potential be realized, then those people want to be in your life and keep you around. And I feel like there is no such thing as being too vigilant of your own life, because only you can advocate for yourself the most. And now that I realize this, I think at the end of the day, it's important for all of us to continue to radically accept where we are, give us grace. Again, accountability for the things we allowed, grace for how long it took to get where we are, and just the acceptance of where we are now. And I think it's amazing how long it's taken for me to really get to where I am, but I'm grateful for the journey nonetheless, and the journey isn't over. This morning, actually not this morning, it was around 1 p.m. The first meal I had, the only meal I had so far, was a smoothie. And I put coconut milk, strawberries, a ripe banana, vegan protein powder, power greens, vanilla extract, and a little bit of salt. Okay. I think the fruits of the spirit, love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. I think the fruits of the spirit are something that when you blend them all together and when you drink it and when you embody it, it's something that you don't really want to let go of. And it's something that I'm continuously working on. I'm not even a master of it yet, but I want to continue to grow and drink the fruits of the spirit like it was actual fruit. Continue to be the person that I want to embody and give myself grace, give myself love, the love that I wanted to receive from as a little baby. Giving myself that love that I know I needed for the longest time. Also mothering myself now. Although I'm not ready to have a kid until I get my own degree and like all that stuff. Even debating whether or not I want to have kids now. That's a whole other story. But knowing that raising myself from the ground up with the help of the Most High God, of course, has been difficult but worthwhile. And I'm grateful for the journey, and I'm accepting everything that comes with it, the good, the bad, the ugly. I think spiritually, I have fortified myself, and I'm continuously growing and pruning myself and breathing in this new life and accepting all the things that have happened in the past and moving forward. I think the moving forward part is what's hard for me, because you just want to hold on to that anger, and the anger is really the anger. I feel it right here. I feel it choking me out right now as we speak, because you would think no one would do it to you, but people will do it to you and 10 times worse, baby. I'm telling you. I think at the end of the day, it's important that we all notice that people come into your life for a reason and they leave your life for a reason. And whether they come into your life to help you, heal you, hurt you, break you, learn you, try to possess you, use you, abuse you, or grow or heal you, or like grow with you, whether or not it's good to assess that at the utmost, at the very beginning. before it's too late. And while it's never too late until it's too late, I think it's important to have that assessment and put people categorically where they should be in your life and not assign too much value in other people, because people disappoint you. God will never disappoint you. I think being able to rest in that fact that people will disappoint you no matter who they are. It could be your own blood. It can be your family, your friends, your lovers. People are liable to disappoint you, and you just gotta master that detachment, which I'm learning how to do continuously. I'm an emotional person, but sometimes I think the emotions or the feeling overrides what's right in front of you. At the end of the day, I took a break from school. I took a break from everything. I literally had to just sit back and be like, hey, what the heck is going on with my life? Something's wrong. And when I realized the things that were wrong in my life and continue to work on them and to grow them and realize I'm worthy of great things and I'm accepting the great things as they come and continuously to express gratitude for them at the same time. I think it's important for me and all of us, whether you're watching from Asia or Germany or America, I think it's important to notice that you are a hero in someone's life and you're a villain in someone's life. Whether you play either role, that's not up to you. And I think at the end of the day, all you have to do is love unapologetically and accept the fact that the love you give is not always meant to be returned. The love that's given to you is also never always meant to be returned. But utmost foundational necessity is respect, honor, devotion, love. Loyalty isn't. That's the thing. Loyalty is a tricky one, because I'm learning now that loyalty isn't required. It's desired, but it's not required. And what I mean by that, it's a lot of people look at loyalty as something to be earned or as something to be cultivated, when in reality, loyalty is the bare minimum. And I think women and men, even though we need each other, it's a foundational respect, right? I think the man initiates the relationship and how the relationship is going to go, and the woman kind of mirrors that and makes it what it is. I think relationships, career, education, all of these tie in to the desire to be seen for me, and healing that visibility aspect of wanting to be seen and understood and heard and felt and loved. That's a foundational desire that I've always felt a connection to, whether I was growing up bullied in school or in like middle school, seeing all those girls get all the guys' attention and like, damn, why they giving me no attention? Mind you, I was wearing like Disney villain joggers. No, not Disney villain joggers, Disney villain Vans, them Aztec joggers, and them little musty purple shirts that were musty at the armpit. And I had the same crochet hair for like 3 months. And not gonna lie, I wasn't even looking for dudes like that. I'm glad I got out of high school with my virginity, not gonna lie. Like, looking back, very glad my virginity was intact. I think, like, I'm just chatting right now, but I think at the end of the day, being who I am and growing up, how I grew up, coming out of the church, but still having a connection, trying to have a connection with God, seeking out God in every way that I can. Trying to be in tune with my emotions and regulate myself and help myself to the best of my ability to help heal myself. I think it's been a journey, and I'm kind of being obsessed with it. Like, I love it, being obsessed with myself, but not in the aspect of vanity or wanting to be like worshipped or I need that attention. No, it's more like, oh my gosh, falling in love with myself it's a lifelong journey and I can't wait to keep going. It's something that, and once the love that you seek outwards, you start giving to yourself, people notice it. And it's not like you want people to notice it. It's just, it's what it is and it's what happens. And I think at the end of the day gonna end. So we gotta just do what you gotta do. You gotta love on yourself. You gotta heal yourself. Because ain't nobody gonna do it for you. And as for my music stuff, my music has been musicking. Not gonna lie, I don't really promote my music like that. It's just that my music just music. Like, I know it's different for me, but I know when people listen to my music, they're like, "Oh, I love your song," but my songs mean a lot more to me than just songs, which is why I'm taking my time with it, and it's getting increasingly more intentional. And some of the songs that I make are not even seeing the light of day. I made like I made diss tracks to like 3 rappers, immediately regretted it. I'm like, I'm not a rapper. I'm not. Take me out of the game. Take me out of the game, please. No, like, as a joke. Like, it was a joke. Just to, like, see what happens. Not gonna lie. And I was like, nah. I can't do this. DEW, I can't do this. Hell nah. But, I'm a singer. I'm an artist. I do a lot of things. I've been playing around with my bass a lot more, posting on Instagram. I've been just doing what needs to be done. Just having fun while doing it. Because at the end of the day, the fear of being seen versus the fear of being invisible. Which one? Because if you're seen, you have the opportunity and the potential to be understood, but also misunderstood. But being invisible, you don't even get the opportunity to get either. And I think that's kind of what's kind of lit a fire under me, to be able to be like, hey, I'm just gonna post. I'm just gonna keep posting. I'm gonna keep doing my thing. I'm gonna keep vibing and seeing what happens. So, yeah, I think, and if anyone that I've actually ever loved, I don't feel bad. I'm letting go of the shame and the guilt that came with loving someone or having something for, I don't know what it was called, but having limerence or lust or love for someone, because all it has done was teach me and reroute me and point me in the direction of the right person and the right people and the right energies. And I'm glad I got through it before 25. I'm not gonna lie. Glad I got through it now. Okay? Because, chill. As for anything else for a life update, I think in this point in time of my life, I only attract genuine people with pure intentions in my life. No ulterior motives. No trying to get me pregnant. No trying to get me into a relationship to get attention from other people for clout. No trying to use my name to make themselves feel better. Like, if you want clout that bad, you can find another way. Anybody trying to commit any acts of malicious intent on my life, like may they be removed from my life permanently, no matter how that looks like. I think at the end of the day, I'm just me, gang. Like, what else you want me to do? I'm just trying to be myself. And I don't know. I love you guys, and I love being me. Because who else is there to be? There's no one else to be, so just be me. Duh. That's what I tell myself, because I've spent too much time trying to be like other people, and I forgot who I was. Never again. I have one last closing remark for you guys. Hopefully you got something out of this video. I just want to say that you have one life, and if you spend your whole life trying to please, appease, take heed to other people, you're gonna be miserable, you're gonna get an autoimmune disease, you're gonna get sick and die. So don't do that shit. Don't do it. Yeah, like I think at the end of the day, it's like the things that I would do, I would check, and I still do it sometimes. I catch me doing it. I purposely check how other people feel about me to gauge how I feel about myself, when that's the opposite. I'm supposed to feel how I feel about myself first and disregard what any other person thinks, because my feelings are valid. And when you recognize how you feel and you apply that to your own life and you use it as a baseline, whatever you went through as a baseline, as a foundation to build for other people and help other people build, that's how we get through things. That's how we grow. That's how we live. That's how we survive. We need people to love on and be kind to and learn with and from. So I think like it's important to just love and light, but you can whip somebody too if you need to. I'm getting sweaty. Anyways, that's my video. That's all I got for y'all. I love y'all. I'll see you soon.